Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I use my Radley Valentine decks. I'm using my Archangel Power Tarot cards, main message. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. I will then finish by pulling one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, and it's usually best when I try not to understand it, so just let it come on out. A couple of things. We do have the new moon in Libra. I think it's at 7:05 on the 6th in the morning. That's Eastern Standard Time. So new moons, remember, full moons to new moon, when it's waning, when it's getting smaller and smaller, that's when we release the things that, are holding us back and relinquish the things we don't want. The new moon is when we start to request. Okay. And then it goes from the new moon to the full moon. And during that time, we can put out more and more of our requests as it gets larger. Now, that's on the 6th. On the 7th, we have Venus leaving Scorpio and going into Sagittarius. So we should have a little bit more of an adventurous energy with our relationships. However, we will have 6 planets. The majority of them are in the air signs, which is really Libra and Aquarius. I don't think we have anything in Gemini per se, but we have 6 planets. So I think 5 of them are between, like I said, Aquarius and Libra. We know Mercury is retrograde into Libra, and then we now have that fire sign, the Sagittarius. Air signs and fire signs are considered the masculine energy, so they have a little bit more, they're a little bit more direct, and we do have, I think it's Jupiter. Jupiter I think is going direct maybe a little bit later. Well, no, I think Jupiter is direct, and I do think that Saturn is going direct too. We have to go back to my notes from Libra season. So we are going to have a little bit of a more confrontational energy as we go into, after the 6th. So after the 6th, that 7th, just there can be a little bit more confrontation happening as we go into the weekend and as we continue down for the rest of October. Now, I am having many, 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 many people talking to me that, they're saying this energy is bizarre. People that normally don't get angry are getting angry. People that are very stoic are crying. This is very strong. But I told you this. I told you that Libra season was not going to be all, it wasn't going to be the balance that we thought it would be. What's happening with Libra season is, and again, Libra season being air, Libra being air would be considered more masculine. And remember, we all have that masculine, feminine sides of ourselves, but it's like taking those scales and the scales have been stuck. And so Libra's just basically jumping on the one scale. I did do a short blog on my website, and I also put on a calendar for October of different types of Reiki thoughts. So you may want to do a little Reiki during October because, like I said, it's still going to be a little more intense than what we would like it to be. Okay, what we're comfortable with. And again, too, there was something going on since August into, I think, the end of October, too, with the planets. And we're entering into some interesting times. So let's go on. Memories of love. So we have a 6. Remember the numbers. This is my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. So remember, the 6 is the number of man. It's the energies we put into something. This is looking back. So kind of like this could be very nostalgic. There, and again, Mercury retrograde does bring those people back into our lives that may have left our lives. So it's a good time for that. It could also be looking back at life and just kind of saying, oh, where were those times? Where were those times? But let's see what we have here now. And see what other cards. I'm going to just do this for the general overview. Remember, anything reversed, does have stronger energy. Oh, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. But let's share. Let's share. Share. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, this is lovely too. So now we have another 6. And this is all about victory and success. So whatever's happening, wherever we're going, remember, this is to bring us into a new and possibly better balance. So, so memories of love, we're looking back. There's a lot of nostalgia. Victory and success is talking about tooting your own horn, getting out there and and I think this has to do with those masculine energies, just pushing forward and knowing that things are going to be okay. Things are going to work out. Still might be a little bit hard, but things will be working out. So we have the 6s right now. Now we have another 6. Okay, so we have 666. Interesting stuff there. It is the number of man. And this talks about moving on, going from the darkness into the light. Interesting energies with all of this. Now, remember, take your numbers, put them in your search, your browser, 666, angel numbers. Let's see what pops up with this one. Number of man. A lot of this is our own energies working for us. Moving on, going from dark to light. Let's see where we're going. Okay? And now I'm starting my readings. Hello, my Capricorns. How you doing? Okay, let's see what this week is for you. Oh my gosh, I feel so much energies, roller coasters, feeling things so deeply. Get out there and connect with the earth, okay? Connect with the earth. Again, if it's too cold, then don't do this. But if it's warm still where you're at, because I know we have a lot of viewers in the Southern Hemisphere, and I love you all so much. So it's getting warmer for you, but in the Northern Hemispheres, it's getting a little bit on the colder side. So wherever you're at, if you're able to get out there, put your feet in water, put your feet in the ground, get them kind of dirty, get them kind of messy. I think you need to be grounded. I think grounding, because you've got so much energies all around you, and it's like you need to kind of like slough or kind of juice off those extra energies. Okay. Let's see, because you're not able to put them, the world is not letting you just put them out there. And, so we want them to be productive. Energy needs to be kind of grounded. Time for you to be grounded. Okay, let's see what we have here. Reversed cards, strong stuff. First card is the King of Raphael. Okay, Kings, underlying energy, air. Libra, Aquarius. Not a whole lot of Gemini here right now, but Libra and Aquarius, very strong. Very, very strong. Thoughts, plans, just thinking things through, also hearing news. But Raphael is your water energy. And now remember, Venus is still in Scorpio, though it's transitioning on the 7th. So, you still have some emotional energy going on that's extremely strong. So we have our water energy again, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, fluid, very emotional. The King of Raphael has an extremely high emotional IQ, has gone through the ringer of every emotions, and has come out in such a better way. Comes out more understanding, more loving, more caring than when he went into all of this. He has gone through the ringer, and he has more understanding of the world and the people that are in the world. However, having said that, the King of Raphael also knows that he needs to get started, that he's been wasting his time, that he's been wasting his energies and his talents. So the time is now, my Capricorns, for you to start being out there in the world more and more and more. And, I know that there's many of you that are still very much locked in, tied down, not necessarily able to get out, but there are different ways to express yourself. There are different ways to show who you are, okay? But I do still think you do need to get outside under the sun, get your feet dirty too. But this is about you finding a purpose and just kind of going after that. All right. Now, the King of Raphael. So this is going to be one of those turning point weeks for us. Okay. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Your next card, the star. So we have a 1-7, 1 new beginnings, or it could be a 10 plus 7. 10's transition, 0 is God's source energy, 7 is divine energy, divine guidance, divine umbrella. This is Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel, I believe to be the archangels over the artists, the creators, the things that, the people that make things that, just kind of feed our souls. But the star is about making a wish, is about putting the energies out there and being very positive with our thoughts. Now, my Capricorns, do not think things can't happen. Now, maybe they're not going to happen in your timeline. And my Capricorns, you do like to have a little bit more of clarity on these things. Take a little bit of a trust, kind of take a leap of faith, kind of just put it out there and say, I want, this is what I want. We've got that new moon request, put it out there. But, you want to be specific enough, but you don't want to be too specific. So just as an example, some people might say, that maybe you need a job and you're like, I want this job. No, what you really want to ask is, I want a job that I will be happy in, that they will love me, respect me, and they will pay me really good money for. Okay? Or that is what I want in any of those relationships that Deb talks about. The work job, yeah, but personal, intimate, interpersonal, or family or home. If it is a romantic, I want a relationship where that person loves me twice as much as I love them. Okay? And that is healthy for me still. But this is about putting things out there, but also believing that you're worthy to have it also. Because this connects very strongly with your King of Raphael. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Last card here, the King of Gabriel. Now, King, same underlying energy, air. Gabriel is our fire energy. Fire energy is our Sagittarius. Remember, Venus is going into Sagittarius. It's also our Aries and Leo, passionate, burning, determined. The King of Gabriel now, he has felt everything, he has lived through everything, and now he knows what he wants. Now the star is saying, make some wishes, get ready, go out there, don't back off. And the King of Gabriel is still saying, it's also coming there. Two very, very strong energies. And remember, these are masculine energies, though we have masculine and feminine energies in ourselves. But remember, we have a lot of we have a lot of planets in masculine energies. If you watch the intro, you'll know what I'm talking about right now. Use that side, use that force field. Put this out there. The King of Gabriel looks at the big picture, looks at his kingdom. He doesn't look at the micromanaging, which my Capricorns, you kind of get a little bit into. You kind of get a little obsessive with the details, No, don't focus on the details. Look at what it is you want. Don't look at, I want that job. I want a wonderful job. Don't look at it as, I want that type of personal relationship. I want someone that loves me twice as much as I can love them. Put it out there. Look at the bigger picture. This is that type of week for you, my Capricorns. Anyway, generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Leave it to your higher power, to the star, to Archangel Jophiel. Experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So, dream big, put it out there. Why not? Why not, my Caps, my Cappies? Why not? So let's see what the guardian angels have to say. I've been feeling, a lot of times when I deal with these cards, I kind of feel they're sweet and gentle and loving. But the guardian angels have really been coming out as very powerful lately to me too. Reversed, celebration, 1717. These are very big numbers. So 1717, you can look at it backwards also, 7171. All right, so celebration. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. I think that's one of the things, my Capricorns, what's the definition of a realist? Is an experienced optimist? Well, sometimes you're like, yeah, okay, been there, done there. Well, this time, believe, okay? Have faith, have faith. Okay, let's see what we have here now. What crystal or energy for my Capricorns we have. This one is again reversed. Turquoise. I've got turquoise in my necklace, which has the moons. If I can turn it around, turquoise. Leadership qualities, clear communication, prosperity, success. Okay. And these two numbers, the 1717 or 7171, however you want to look at it, big numbers for you. Okay, I like that. I like that for my Cappies. I love that. Now, my Capricorns, and I'd be nowhere without your support, so thank you. Please remember, though, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You keep me going. You really do. As always, though, how we always end is to know the most important part. No matter what this world throws at us, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.